Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am Weenus, and I am joined this evening by Tempest Jet, the one, the only. Hello, Tempest Jet.
Hello, hello. Happy to be here, Weenus.
Thank you so much for filling in last minute. Double Dam is not able to be here as power went out at her house due to weather. So Tempest Jet stepping up and graciously filling in. Thank you so much.
Yeah, happy to be here.
Okay, so we are looking at Division A matchup between Fensad and CM After Dark. So this should be pretty exciting. CM After Dark is currently in 4th place, right behind Fensad. So this is a potential for CM After Dark to get some points over Fensad and move forward with that. Trying to get that 3rd place spot. And Fensad looking to defend their 3rd place position, getting some points over on After Dark. So, a little bit of a fight up in the top, the top third of the division. So this should be a pretty exciting game.
Yeah, we're still pretty early on in the season, but this one could be consequential if we come down to tiebreakers later on. So,
absolutely, every match matters. All right, let's take a quick look at what happened with the map bans and map picks. Thank you, Tiger, for the 300 bits. So CM After Dark won the coin flip. They wanted first hero pick. After Dark ended up banning out Alterac Pass and Tomb of the Spider Queen. Fensad banned out Sky Temple and Braxis, and they're taking us to Infernal Shrines for game number 1.
Yeah, they must be fans of John Cena, or they have something going on here.
Dun 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 dun. All right.
We're seeing if everyone's ready to go into the draft now.
Yeah, it looks like both teams are ready to go, and we're gonna hop on in. So let's go. All right, here we are. We've made it. Congratulations, friends. We're here on the draft. Hello, Ruffian. Thank you for coming in, watching this matchup, getting the let's go, C-Mad. In case there's any stream difficulties, please throw it out in chat and let us know, and I'll see if I can rub my magic sticks together and fix it. But we'll see. I haven't done a live cast in a while, so sorry for the rust. We have the first hero pick, first hero ban coming out from CM After Dark. Are we going to see some targeted bans? Do you think they've done their research?
It's Div A. I have to imagine they take things very seriously.
Indeed.
They're not pulling any punches. We see a Lucio ban and a Hogger right after. There's no time for deliberation. They know exactly what they want to ban.
They're on top of it. Thank you for the 69 bits, Ruffian. I appreciate it.
Very nice.
Very nice. Banning out the Blaze, so we're not seeing any Johanna bans or Brightwing bans yet, but I would expect one of the two here. We'll see what's happening. Nope, it's gonna be Sonya. All right.
Neither one.
Division A, a lot more attention going into the bans against your team that you know that they play and they play well. Putting out those bans against Tiger in the offlane.
Little bit of a different meta in Div A, and of course Sonya and Hogger very good on shrines.
Johanna gonna get picked up by Fensad, so that's never a bad choice, especially on Infernal Shrines.
No, happy to take that, even if it's the second pick. Junkrat is going to be interesting. He's got the splash damage from his auto attacks, which should hit the shrine minions as well as heroes. His traps, though, could also go on shrine minions, and that's not who you want to hit. So we'll see how his CC comes into play.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Tiger picking first here, I think, is to potentially get from getting completely banned out, and also, if you're a CM After Dark, since you have the first pick, you're gonna get countered at the end anyways if Fensad decides to hold for their offlaner. So picking that to Haka early, an interesting strategy. Shut up and die. Pick up the cooldown, Death Punisher on the Anduin. So what are we missing? We're missing the tank for After Dark. We need some heals and a bruiser.
Another damage dealer.
DPS from Fensad. Oh, Ruglord
pulling up the pretty good choice.
Yeah, how do you feel about Urel on this map?
I think she's good. Urel's usually pretty unkillable, and if they need her to cover the mid lane and do some double soak, she can get down there pretty easily. She's pretty good on Shrine. She's good at flanking if the enemy team is bottlenecked. And all of her abilities do splash damage, so she can take some Shrine Minions at the same time. I think she's a very good pick, as is the Rhaegar with that Lightning Shield.
Yeah, and sometimes, you know, indestructible too. Like when you're popping your bubble and you're just healing up, you get your L down to 10% health, and then, you know, you build it all the way back up. Hoku in chat, welcome on in. I'm here for the Artanis picks. Spaz in chat, see bad for the win.
Unfortunately, no Artanis in game 1 for you, Hoku.
Well, I mean, it could be. Robot Wizard hasn't picked yet. Probably unlikely to be Artanis, but still a possibility, I suppose.
You know what? I guess
it's a non-zero chance.
Artanis could be classified as a robot wizard. I mean, I guess he's a robot fighter, but they're all psionic.
Yeah. Pro Brush grabbing that Tychus, Icex grabbing the Varian. Jazzy Fast on the Rhaegar, Robot Wizard grabbing that Cassia. Okay, interesting. I like it.
With
Now's the time to swap.
Either a robot or a wizard.
Joe Call or no balls, says Neon. Ooh, Endymion. Endymion! I'm gonna guess that's how you say it, but probably isn't correct. All right, in 5 seconds or less, which draft do you like better? Tempest.
I'm gonna take more than 5 seconds.
2,
I'm sorry.
1. All right, we'll talk about it as we get into game number 1. These are your teams. We'll see you on the other side. All right, game number 1. Here we go. Let's get rocking and rolling. Hide out of that chat. On the left-hand side, we have Fensad, where we have Robot Wizard on the Cassia. We have ATD09. It's going to be playing that Johanna. We have Ruglord. It's going to be on that Yrel. Psycho is on the Junkrat. And Jazzy Fast is going to be on the Rhaegar.
And on the red team, we have CM After Dark. They're getting right into it. Tiger on the Dahaka, Icex playing Varian, Pro Brush with Tychus, Death Punisher on Anduin, and Shut Up and Die playing Gul'dan. So far, no one has died except the minions.
Those poor minions, they really take a beating and show up for in the next wave for more. They're really the true MVPs of this game. Good vision there. ATD providing good vision, but it's going to take a lot of damage. Has to back off a little bit, and we're going to see a 1-4 split with both teams deciding to group together as 4 in their rotations from mid to bottom.
Now, one thing about these early skirmishes, I'm taking a look at talents. Varian is stacking his Lion's Maw, the Gul'dan is stacking Echoed Corruption, and Cassia is stacking the Thunderstroke on the blue team. So a lot of people got a lot of stacks on that first rotation.
A lot of stacks all the time. Yeah,
Blue
looks
team
like
is very aggressively taking the red team's camp.
a big
And what are
camp
they going to do
invade.
about it?
They're
Varian's
trying to
not a
get in
real
there.
boy.
Nice boops from Psycho, though, pushing them off the point, but they're able to get back on. Ruglord's taken quite a bit of damage, as well as ATD. Is this going to be successful or failed? ATT running for the exits. Ruglord trying to get out as well. Icex is taking it. Oh, and that's going to be first blood. Going to be on Yrel, going over to CM After Dark. A very bold invade.
Clouded Mind says, we don't need taunt to take your lunch. I'm going to head on over to the other side and take their camp.
Yeah, I like that play by Fensad, though. Like, especially if Varian is weak until 4, or at least, you know, a little bit down until 4. So I think that was a very spicy camp invade, and I like that call. Even though it didn't work out, I thought it was good.
I wasn't sure the way it was going to pan out. I watched the Cassia blind go on to Tychus and make him big sad. Now they're heading down to the bottom. They want the trifecta of camps. They want to go 3 for 3.
Psycho trying to clean up mid as all these camps are crashing. And there's the hat trick. As CM After Dark gets that bottom camp.
And another kill.
Anduin getting the kill onto Cassia.
This is pretty quickly spiraling out of control. Let's see if Fensad can stabilize.
Fensad's about half a level, well, maybe a little bit more than half a level behind, but, you know, we'll see what happens, see if both teams can at least hit 7 around the same time, but the objective is starting right about now up in the top-hand lane as both teams are looking at heading up that way.
Looking at the talents, Tychus decides they want to stack more things, and they take In the Rhythm on level 4. So even though they're not able to pressure Urel very much, Tychus gets a first couple of stacks on her.
Deciding to get their camp instead, Fensad is going to come to the objective a little bit later, giving CM After Dark.
Might be in a little trouble, and instead he just buys some time for them.
Yeah, but now he's split. He's split from the team. It's about to be a 5v4 up in the top-hand lane. This could be bad for CM After Dark if they can't get out.
He should have Brush Stalker up. I think they're going for level 7 before they re-engage. They have a 20 minion lead. They
Tiger getting that soak. Yeah, there is 7. There's the Talonteer advantage. Thank you, Linebus, for the raid in this Div A series this evening. Ooh, a nice kill there. We're gonna see Johanna drop, and now it's a 5v4 as Tiger has rejoined the team, and it looks like this first objective will go over to CM After Dark. Ruglord deciding to just soak with the lanes since they won't be able to fully contest.
See how they defend the John Cena. They still have a wall to bait it over.
Thank you for the sub, MVP. I appreciate you. All right, there they go, luring it over the wall. A nice job there by ATD.
Johanna baits it over, uses her Iron Skin to do so, so she won't have that for the defense here if they decide to press the issue.
Yeah, I think I'd rather have more health than potential health. So I think it was a good pull. Here comes the root onto Robot Wizard, having to back up. Cassia has Poison Death, is able to get that armor, and he gets healed up by Jazzy Fast. That was close, but the top fort will go down at 5 minutes. Not that the time really matters.
It does, considering the relative strength of the Punisher. It usually doesn't get a full fort, unless you have Sylvanas or something empowering the push.
Oh, that Sylvanas, always making everybody's forts go down. Nice first play here by CM After Dark, getting that first objective. The camps are back up, and they're up for grabs.
Now, this is where the blue team wants to make a move before CM gets to level 10. If they want these camps, this is their only time to get them. But I think CM is too fast for them.
Unfortunately, Rhaegar had to go back to base, and so they just don't have the manpower to stop this invade from happening. They got to be careful of these taunts coming in, but now they're 5 from Fensad, looking to find After Dark before they hit 10.
Urel jumps in with both hooks.
Huge tongue drag. Yeah, Cassia will go down. Here comes the light bomb. Gonna catch 2 off of Pro Brush, getting into range. Can't quite secure that kill onto Jazzy Fast, but it will push them back. Odin
Tychus
online.
wastes absolutely no time in popping that Odin, getting that free siege.
We have the Psycho is in trouble. Cannot quite get themselves out of that position. Isolation, shield wall, commandeer, Odin, and Horrify, and as we saw, light bomb. 10's almost online for Fensad, but not yet. I don't know if they're going to be able to step up to defend this fort. The pressure is coming.
Huh. Johanna, not even close. There's 10 for the blue team.
Out comes shield right away. There's the pull onto Pro Brush. Ancestral comes out onto Robot Wizard. And there's the kill
from Ruglord. They were not expecting Urel to come say hello, but she did. And I think they're going to take Ice-X as well.
Gul'dan goes down. Tychus goes down. Ice-X is going to be the 3. It's a triple kill. Triple kill going out to Fensad in a nice wait till 10, then re-engage situation. Well played.
Showing signs of life. Let's see what they can do with it. They got 3 heroes down. There are 2 camps up on the map, but first, they want to take the wall.
Yeah, that's what they needed to do, and they waited. They didn't get impatient, and they picked their time to engage, and they did it beautifully. So well done there. Looking at some stacks, we're up to 45 on Cassia, 36 on Gul'dan, almost finished up on 40. 27 stacks there on Tychus, and now here we go. Deja vu at the beginning of the map. Deciding not to fully commit to that camp, maybe poke from the side. Out comes Ball Lightning. There's the fear. Riptire as well. Probrush having to back on up. Tiger trying to stand on the point.
Here. And they have to give it up. Things are a little bit different now with that level 10. And Johanna is not the one that Dahaka wanted to hit with that tongue.
Dahaka Johanna is the one who knocks this game. Yeah, Tiger wanted to stay on the point, but he did stay on the point. Was taking a lot of damage. It could be tough. It could be tough to be the only one standing on the point.
All right, the fight is a little bit spread out now. Varian is coming to join them, but he's a little late. They got a good tongue on Junkrat, and he's not getting away.
Nice pull and drag there by Tiger. 13's online. A little bit before for CM After Dark, but we'll see. Tiger splitting off, so this could be a 4v4 situation, even though they got that kill there. So it could be another even fight.
Oh, here comes Odin.
Tiger
and
coming out.
Here comes the Dahaka flank.
Targeting Robot Wizard, does get silenced. Does get the Ancestral, but cannot see. Running around with that big old bobble on its head. Watch out, there's the pull onto Tiger. Junkrat's on their way, trying to get in there, but 29 now, 31 minions for CM After Dark.
Unless they get a kill, CM has this unlock.
Big fear coming out from Shut Up and Die. There's the taunt onto Ruglord. Ball Lightning comes out. Ruglord getting very, very low, down to 300 HP. It's going to be Dahaka that goes down. The objective is claimed. Ooh, lots of damage coming out. ATD getting very, very low. Has the Punisher jumped? I think it has. Whew.
Punisher is happily taking down the towers. There's the jump onto Johanna. Varian wants to taunt, but his damage is not quite close enough to follow up on it.
Taking too much damage for the fort, yeah.
Is making him a little nervous, but they still get it, despite losing the Dahaka. Dahaka's the one that you want to go down in a push like that. He's just going to tunnel off to one of the off lanes and catch his Soakum. Guess him.
Yeah, even though fensad didn't win the objective, they did get that kill onto Tiger, so Dahaka wasn't able to do more Dahaka shenanigans. Good defense by fensad. They did lose that fort, but they didn't lose anything else, and they didn't get out of position or overextend and get picked by After Dark. So, still pretty close match.
After Dark is getting those little advantages that do add up over time. They're going to get the passive experience for taking all 3 forts, all 3 of the outer defenses.
Out comes the fear. There's the light bomb. Dahaka does burrow in, puts isolation out, lands it onto Rhaegar. Jazzy running, trying to get out. Here comes Ball Lightning, bounced around. Riptire coming out as well, and the chase is on.
Looks like fensad was not expecting that engage. Junkrat was still taking a camp when the fight broke out, but no one is dead yet. Johanna gets pulled in. There's the Ancestral. Gul'dan under a lot of pressure, and with no pull from Anduin, he's gonna die. It's just a matter of how long.
Shut Up and Die does die. Gets isolated. Ruglord's still looking to engage, running off. So that is a 1 for none, favoring fensad, and that was a pretty exciting fight there.
I went on for quite a while before someone died. Of course, Gul'dan is probably the most immobile hero on that team. If Anduin doesn't have his pull up, he is probably just going to shut up and die himself.
Indeed. Well, we'll have to see if at 20, if Circle of Nope gets picked. That gives you a little bit more global mobility for Gul'dan, but who knows? I don't pick it because I feel like I'm cheating, but it's probably, it always seems to get Gul'dan out of trouble when he gets into low mobility spots.
I think it's a question of how much do you trust your healer.
That's true. Icex is guarding the bush, warding, making sure that no invade is happening. Getting a little bit of poke in the top from fensad onto the top fort. There comes the light bomb. It's going to catch 2. Here's the fear. Tiger pops out the isolation onto Cassia. Getting low on the side of fensad.
Meanwhile, Tychus is just stacking. He is in the rhythm, and they get the kill on Cassia.
Ball Lightning comes out, but it is not enough to deter CM After Dark from going in and getting that kill. Dahaka getting that movement boost going through those bushes. Maybe the rest of the team is chasing. It looks like Junkrat up in the top. Psycho gets caught. It goes down, turns that 1 kill into a double stagger. Right before the objective, you don't want to do that if you can avoid it.
You see that early lead paying dividends. Even if they hadn't caught the Junkrat right here, it's highly unlikely that the blue team is going to be able to fight for this objective.
We'll see.
As CM has a fountain and a fort to retreat to, and fensad does not.
After Dark deciding to leave Dahaka on the point, try to get that started and clear it out. The rest of them 4 pushing as 4. Out comes the Blessed Shield. There's the Light Bomb. Now this push has turned into a retreat. Tychus does get the pull. Death Punisher says it's time to come home. Icex is way behind. Has a little bit of survivability, but won't be able to get a whole lot of support.
Here comes Tiger.
Oh, there's the pull. Tiger getting the tongue drag onto Jazzy.
Beautiful fear. Beautiful isolation.
Getting the 1-for-1 as Robot Wizard gets the counter kill onto Tychus.
And now they're on Anduin. Oh no, he can't pull himself out.
Nope, he's in trouble. He does go down, but then they get the counter kill onto Cassia.
This is blow for blow. So scrappy.
Ruglord gets the taunt and gets it, runs. Is able to get out of there. Amazing.
You can't kill the goat, not even close.
Oh my goodness.
But CM has the fountain. They can re-engage.
Tiger's gonna go back to base and might have Dig Up to come and join the rest of the team. And they still have the lead for the moment. Here he comes. He's coming on in, looking for Psycho. Can he get the tongue? He doesn't even need the hung. Need the tongue, the hung. Hung like a Dahaka. What? Are able to get that kill onto Junkrat, and it's looking like with those staggered deaths that CM After Dark is in a prime position to take this next objective in the top-hand lane.
That's not looking good. Odin is back up. In fact, all of their ults will be back up by the time they push. I think this is definitely a keep, and maybe even the game if they get some kills off of this.
Well, the top keep Tempest is not looking good. It's taken almost half of its health and damage. We'll see what kind of defense we can have from fensad. Junkrat should be up in about 9 seconds, so we'll see if they'll be able to put up a good defense here.
They have to be very careful who the Punisher jumps on, because if they get a kill... Okay.
Iron Skin comes out.
But the keep is going down.
Keep falling fast. Punisher's at 80%. Here comes the Light Bomb. There goes the Ancestral. The Fear comes out as well.
Just trade in some cooldowns. Red team is pretty low, but the Punisher is still going strong.
Nice pushback from Ruglord. Icex goes in, tries to get a taunt. And it's gonna be ATD in trouble now. Will fall. Johanna goes down. Here comes the Riptire. Ruglord goes down.
Even the goat goes down.
The Punisher
can bleed.
The Punisher hasn't broken through the shield yet, but they have lost 2 on the side of fensad. Do you think CM After Dark can finish here?
They have the crucial level 20 talents, but I think they got them mid-fight, so they won't have the important ones like Big Red Button. No, he took I can do this all day.
Well,
and I think they are going to do it.
With those follow-up kills, that will secure. The core is dropping fast, and down it goes. And CM After Dark will take map number 1 in this best of 3. This is the best of 3 series. GG's, well played. Weenus is drunk. Weenus isn't drunk. He's just dumb. Alrighty, let's check out these stats and take a look while I update the scoreboard here. That's going to be CM After Dark. Getting map number 1. Okay. All right, looking at the stats here, anything you want to talk about, Tempest?
Looks like everyone died at least once, so no one can go home and say that they had the clean record. Looking at the old stats here, it's like Urel took everyone to town on the siege damage, which is a little surprising considering they have a global hero on the red team.
And a Gul'dan. who you think of as the model wave clear, hero.
Exactly.
Yeah, Ruglord was definitely laying down, cutting some rug. Is that what people say?
Yeah, and Robot Hero, on the other hand, was cutting some heroes, leading the hero damage by a decent amount. Looks like Gul'dan was right behind them. But
no.
Even though the numbers look like they favor the blue team, I feel like CM was in command from the very beginning. They took the first 2 forts, and everything just sort of unraveled from there. They were not able to find their footing, aside from that one level 10 fight, but that was about their one bright spot before it all fell apart.
I think some really, really great initiations from Tiger coming in and getting some tongue pulls, and then the rest of the team collapsing. Some great fears coming out from Shut Up and Die. Amazing pulls from Punisher. Really good play from everybody. There was a few fights there where fensad it was so close, could have gone either way, and there was a couple fights that fensad did win. It's hard to come back on keeping all your lanes clean and having to do the objective at the same time. Some key picks kind of keeping them from being able to fully engage onto the objective. So nice play from both teams. All right, MVP. Thank you for redeeming. Weenus takes a shot for 4,069 mother cluckers. All right, so I gotta follow through with that. Forgot that I had that enabled. Thank you very much.
A shot, huh?
A shot. We're gonna do some rum. Whew. All right. Very good. I am grossed out by the shot glass that has been sitting on my desk, I think, since the last time we did a drinking stream. So gross.
Ew.
But
yeah, you should get a new one or
nope.
Wash that maybe.
Nope. I am just we'll do it live, and I mean it's alcohol, right? So, I mean it's water. Cheers. Can't be too bad, right? It kills all the germs when you pour it. I'm not a doctor. That does not work.
That's how that works, yeah.
All right. So we will wait until we get the link for map number 2 and find out who has picked that and where we're going. Cheers to everyone at home on this Saturday night.
The best time to cast.
King Andrew has redeemed the shots for 669 mother cluckers. I can't hear it on my end. I'm not sure if it actually went out. So if it didn't, let me know and I'll need to fix it. All right. Catching up with chat. Gimme more. Welcome on in. Saying a shit my team is playing and I'm not there. Gimme, are you still on the fensad roster, or was that was seasons past? I guess we can take a quick look here. Gimme, are you still on? No. Oh yeah. Gersmore, that's you. So you are not playing tonight, but you're here to cheer for your team. Welcome. Rackham says this Anduin has trust issues. Nice. Once again, thanks to Limebus for the raid. Appreciate it. M for the Prime subscribe. Hector has redeemed Slam Your Drink for 4,069 mother cluckers. And that's unfortunate because this is mostly full. All right. Oh, okay, it didn't play. Why did it not play? All right. I'll look into that, but in the meantime, if I can't figure it out, I'll figure out a way to return those mother cluckers. But yeah, Ektar, I gotta pound this double IPA. I should have picked something that was lighter. All right, cheers.
If that doesn't work, maybe you can give him some sort of reward of equal or greater value, like maybe feet picks.
All right, lesson learned. Don't start with that. You know what I can do is I can probably just find the shots here. Here's the shots. It's supposed to automatically play, but for some reason I think it's broken. The source just isn't working. I don't think I can fix it, so I'll just have to manually do it for now. But thank you for your 669 mother cluckers. Oh boy. Okay. I'm afraid to open up another drink because I don't remember if I put a cooldown on that. We're just waiting for...
we have the link to the next map, and it is Towers of Doom.
Towers of Doom! All right, let's update our maps, and we'll try to figure out who has picked this map. All right, let's go to the map screen. Map number 2. Oh my goodness, I'm so...
It's like some of the players are taking a bathroom break.
Host is in the bathroom. We'll move you in a bit. All right.
See who picked the map.
Oh, you beat me to it. Thank you, Tempest.
That's what we do. You monitor the chat.
Pterosaur says, did someone say feet pics? No, Tempest Jet said nothing about feet pics.
So the other night, we were watching Rocket Cast, and Weenus was just incessantly trolling the chat for boot pics, but we all know.
Oh my goodness, when Raka was zipping up her boots, I lost it. It was so good. Like, you couldn't really see what she was zipping, and you just hear the zip sound. Oh, Raka's great. She is the best. Also, had a margarita with Raka at BlizzCon. That was fun. All right, what am I doing here? Someone tell Weenus what he's doing. Oh, yes. All right, so it looks like it is CM After Dark who has chosen the map. We'll put the picked up there as we wait for people to do the bathroom breaks.
That means fensad is going to take first pick here on a map that is pretty traditionally they emphasize the 2-lane double soak, but we'll see if they mix it up.
So that gives CM After Dark the last pick for their offlaner if they want. So maybe a chance to counter. Who knows? All right, I'm just gonna make a quick note here. Colors of Doom is map number 2.
Weenus, you could have drank your shots out of a boot.
A DOS boot?
A DOS boot.
But isn't like the DOS boot is super large, right? It's for beer mostly.
It's more than a shot, yes. But
so
then someone could make you pound the entire drink again.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, there was just let them know that we're ready. There was one time, have you ever played Bull Moose?
I don't believe I have. I have done the DOS boot drink. Is that
so? The way Bull Moose works is if you get caught drinking anything in your primary hand, usually most people are right-handed. So if you catch someone drinking with their right hand, you would yell "Bull Moose," and they would have to chug the drink to completion. That's a weird way of saying that. I kind of regret saying it that way, but here we are. And one time I was playing and I was pouring someone a shot of Kahlua and I used my right hand to do it, and someone called Bull Moose on me and I had to drink a whole thing of Kahlua. It was Narbars. Whew. Anyways.
I mean, at least Kahlua is pretty tasty, but oh my god.
I mean, if it could have been worse, like it's lower percentage. If it was like vodka or something, then that would be it for me. Weenus, do you have any boots to show? I don't. You ever drink Bailey's out of a boot? Lime said you're supposed to drink beer out of your shoe. Oh my goodness. All right, here come the bands. Lucio getting a respect ban on that Varian coming out from fensad.
Lucio and Hogger again. Those feel like targeted bans.
Yeah.
Only this time, CM is the one to ban the Dahaka.
M. Oh. That was not me opening a new drink. I'm not opening a new drink. No. Hopefully the cooldown is in place. Kahlua is half sugar. That sounds nice. Oh. Whew, it was too much Kahlua. Once again, ATD grabbing that Johanna. Shut up and die. Stealing the Junkrat this time.
We might just see them reverse the drafts. And I think that would be real cool.
The old reverse draft. Maybe a reverse sweep. We shall see. Icex grabbing the Blaze. Spicy.
Blaze, pretty good at double soaking, pretty safe at rotating across the lanes, and always good to have in a team fight. Just a generally good hero.
And I would say most definitely going to be main tank, because I don't think Tiger really plays a lot of Blaze as an offlaner. We did see Icex playing tank last game, but you know, you can always switch it around. You can always switch up your picks in the after draft.
All right, we have Li Ming and Anduin to follow for fensad.
Nice. Jazzy grabbing that Anduin away from CM After Dark. Saying no more saving pulls for you, Death Punisher. No spank you.
Makes me wonder if Ruglord is going to go something hyper-aggressive, like a Greyman, that needs to be pulled out. No to Sonya. No to Leaping Barbarians on your face.
I'd try to get rid of that Dahaka. That was kind of nasty from last game if I'm fensad, unless they're planning on picking it next.
Unless it's already gone, Weenus.
Unless it was banned by CM After Dark, and oh, it is. That is the case. Damn it!
No to the Brightwing. We don't want any globals in our game, except for maybe Falstad, but I don't think they'll pick Falstad. I might be surprised.
That makes sense then. If CM After Dark picking that Dahaka as first pick in game 1, it must have been to deny it from fensad. That must be why they picked it so early and then banned it in game number 2. They do not want them to play it.
You get the feeling that these teams really did do their research. We see Tiger on Leoric. He's the old reliable sweeper. He can clear the mid and top lane quite quickly, so it will be a Blaze main tank. You're right.
It's gotta. So I wonder if we're gonna see what do we kind of pick here for fensad. Do we pick a Azul or maybe a Malthiol? Kind of double soaker do we want to pick from the blue side? We're about to find out. Ooh, Rexar. Icy. Ruglord grabbing the Rexar. Robot Wizard grabbing the Jim Raynor.
Jim Laner. They don't really have any DPS who are going to go in. It looks like the Light Bomb is going to go on Johanna. If indeed they go with Light Bomb, I don't imagine they'll go with the bubble.
We'll see. As far as interrupts go, there's just a little bit from... There's a stun from Blaze and, you know, a boop from Junkrat, but could go Salvation. We'll have to see.
Well, it could go for Reign of Vengeance, too. We don't see Strafe as much these days.
That's true.
I don't think they do the bubble.
You are not wrong. Light Bomb, a lot of potential here. All right, we're going to get into game number 2 right after this. We'll see you on the other side. Stay tuned. All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is game number 2 of fensad versus CM After Dark. On the right-hand side, we have CM After Dark. Tiger is on the Leoric. Shut Up and Die is going to be playing the Junkrat. We have Ice-X on Blaze. Pro Brush is going to be on the Vala. And Death Punisher will be playing that Rhaegar. Who we got on the left side? Tempest.
On the left side, we have Jazzy Fast playing as Anduin, doing a little bit of a dance at the gates before we let him go. We have Ruglord playing the Rexar, going to be doing our double soak in here. Li Ming is played by Psycho. Raynor playing the Robot Wizard, or reverse that. And ATD as our Johanna. As the opening flash finishes up and they head down to lanes, we see the blue team has a slight advantage on the rotations, blocking them off, but Johanna is getting a little bit low.
Ooh, Probe taking quite a bit of damage there, having to back off. Let's see. What
needs to be a little bit careful. They took the auto attack talent on that Vala, so anytime they die, they're going to lose the Gambit stacks. And we see the same on the Raynor on the opposing side. Same thing. Auto attack stacks, Gambit, Raynor gets pulled in. Can't get pulled out in time.
Nice displacement there from Shut Up and Die, and a nice pull coming out from Jazzy Fast just wasn't quite enough, and that is going to be the first blood going over to CM After Dark in the battle of the auto attacker stackers.
Attack of the stackers.
I'm interested in this matchup between Leoric and Rexar. How do you think that's going to go?
I don't know. I don't often see Rexar as the top laner on this map.
Thanks for stopping by, Koala. Enjoy bath time with the baby. Nimian says, "Enjoy, do the good murders." When the game started, that's funny.
The good murders, as opposed to the bad murders.
That's right. Both teams about even, a slight XP advantage with CM After Dark getting that 1 kill.
Johanna is going in. ATD is going quite aggressive onto Pro Brush, but they don't have their damage there to back them up, which is going to result in Vala getting a lot of stacks.
Let's see, what are we up to? We're up to 35, 36 stacks so far. Not too bad. No deaths. No deaths on Raynor either. Raynor up to 15. A veteran marksman.
It looks like they're looking at Li Ming, and she's not.
Oh, Psycho,
Oh my.
12 health.
Okay.
0 health. Another pick up there. CM After Dark gets that pick. Playing strong. Right from the gate.
Yeah, speaking of gates, the red team has the blue team kind of walled off. Unfortunately, they don't have quite enough minions to take the full wall down.
First altar phase is right upon us. It's a triple phase. We'll probably see a
CM
split
is
in
looking
the
a
top.
little bit low into it.
ATD taking a lot of damages. Get slowed there.
Vala shows no mercy or no fear. She vaults straight toward Raynor. Loses 90% of her life.
All right, so there is the gentleman's agreement and gentlewoman's agreement up in the top for those two channels up there. Bottom channel is still worth fighting for.
Blaze is the
Leoric's
only
coming
one who's
down.
looking healthy on the bottom, though.
It's a 5v4
Leoric
now.
Helps them out.
They do get the channel, and fensad decides just to back up as they don't want to fight 4 into 5, which is a good call. Sometimes you just have to give the objective, otherwise it could just be more deaths.
Ruglord remained up top, did not come down. That's okay, it's the first set of objectives. As long as you have 1 point on your core, you're not done.
Ooh, Pro Brush dancing around, like you said, you know, maybe being a little unsafe, but so far is able to get away with it. Spastic says no, 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 but maybe it's supposed to be in the Cleveland voice. No, no, no! I don't know. Ooh, Death Punisher is about to get invaded on pretty hard. ATD going in, pushing him off the point. Nice roots coming out to keep Icex from getting that charge in. Li Ming is going to get blown up. You're going to lose Junkrat on the other side for the counter kill. Tiger Spooky Ghost walking on in. Misha doing some big tanking, but it's not going to be enough. We're going to lose Johanna. We're going to lose the Raynor, and there's the 1 stack gone. Misha, no!
Rhaegar gets out!
100
goes
HP! Oh, man. Triple kill for CM After Dark, and they are going to take a camp of their own, which is actually the enemy's, not their own camp. Ooh, I said that poorly. You get it. An invade that they're initiating this time. Whew, Tempest, I'm rusty.
Yeah, I mean, the action is going so fast, I can't comment it. I don't want to talk over you, but...
oh, please do. Just jump in.
No, no,
and
no,
I'll
there's
shut
so
my
much
face.
going on. By the time I say it, it's done. The next thing is happening.
What's done is done. CM After Dark does get to the top left first. Misha does get the interrupt, though, and it'll buy them some time. Some big poke coming out from Psycho.
Is for it. Once again, ATD is going in, but the damage is not quite behind them to help out.
CM After Dark was just there a step ahead. Death Punisher getting that channel in the top right. It's now 36 to 24.
CM has level 10. What are they going to do versus Heroics? He's got no pull any longer, and that's another stack off Jim Raynor.
As we see, his 10s are online, CM After Dark has gone with the Bunker and Tomb, Ancestral, Reign of Vengeance, and Rocket Ride. Still about a third of a level here for fensad to get their heroic abilities. Taking quite a bit of damage to that mid fort, but these bell towers, they change hands multiple times per game, so this is the comeback map,
to see
Tempest.
if they confirm the middle tower. I thought they were just going to leave it at 10% so they could maybe get the waterfall later on.
Pro Brush taking a ton of damage, does get the Ancestral, out comes Rocket Ride, Bunker drops. ATD takes a lot of damage, mid fort does go down.
They have nowhere to retreat to. Unfortunately, the fort is not up yet. so won't be shooting at them as they make their retreat.
10s are online now for fensad, and we are looking at the Light Bomb, Unleash the Boars, Wave of Force, Hyperion, and Blessed Shield. So yeah, you're 100% right on that Light Bomb call.
Blessed Shield, I think, is the equation that's been missing from these fights. That invade goes very differently if Johanna has Blessed Shield.
And we kind of saw that in game 1, right? Like, pre-10, fensad was struggling a little bit, but once they got 10, I think they won that first fight when they hit 10.
We'll see. Looks like Raynor is going to get mid lane back without too much struggle. Looks like Rexar is taking over that duty right now, so Raynor can rejoin the team on the bottom.
Ball at 110 stacks now.
They sniff out Johanna in the bush. She takes a little bit of damage for her effort, but gets out.
Shut Up and Die is channeling. Are they going to be able to get it? They do secure the channel. Here comes the Light Bomb and Bunker Drop. Robot Wizard is getting low.
Gets into the bunker.
Still so low, though. Oh my god, it takes a tower shot!
No fear.
135 health. Oh my god.
135 health.
Giving Death Punisher a heart attack.
Giving me a heart attack. I don't know how people play heroes with that low of an HP pool.
Drug Lord getting some heat from Pro Brush. Here comes Rocket Ride. Psycho gonna be able to blink out, maybe? Oh, doesn't blink out. Oh my god! Oh,
57 HP at one point.
Nice wiggle feet there from Psycho. Is able to survive, dodging those grenades in the aftermath. Oh my goodness.
Meanwhile, Shut Up and Die is on the camp. The pumpkins do indeed shut up and die. And then they live again. And they march toward that bottom bell tower. Looks like they're just going to poke at the opponent's pumpkins and not commit to an invade this time.
You know, it's a circle of life. When pumpkins die and pumpkin pies are made, the seeds are spread, and the pumpkin's life cycle begins anew. Now
That's something very beautiful.
And sometimes spooky, depending on how they're carved. Tiger trying to come in for a flank. Here comes the Light Bomb. Gonna catch 3. Nice work there. The Ancestral comes out. Robot Wizard is having trouble in the back as Tiger is hunting them down. Does get it. Bunker climbed in and coming out. Here comes the Entomb catching Rug Lord. Death Punisher jumping in. Nice defense there from ATD, though, creating a lot of pull. A lot of peel. A lot of pull.
She goes down. Another Rocket Ride.
Oh, nice. Nice dodging there by ATD. Does dodge the Rocket Ride. Psycho just getting chunked by Vala now. There's the channel coming out for CM After Dark. Making this a 15, no, 11, excuse me, 11 to 36.
I'm a little bit shocked how much value they're getting out of that bunker. fensad had some very good opening attacks, and about 3 people were dead or dying. About 3 people wanted the Ancestral, but only 1 can get it. And the bunker manages to save everyone else.
Big orb coming out from Psycho. Can they get the kill here? And they do. Get some resets. Vala is going to lose a stack. Nice kill there, and they're pushing forward. They want more. Shut Up and Die gets taken down as well. A big stun from Icex, but is surrounded in a sea of blue. Can we get a triple kill? Bunker comes out again, but I don't see any escape. Robot Wizard wants to back up just a little bit.
Inevitable.
There it is, triple kill for fensad. Could this be a turnaround?
Shifts. They're still a full level behind, so let's see what they can do with it. You think they can convert the bottom bell tower without any pumpkins, with just 1 minion wave? They commit the Hyperion for it.
I think they can get it. Yeah, they'll be able to take this down for sure. 38 stacks now on Raynor of 9,001.
Rhaegar heads to the top lane to help Leo get that pumpkin camp out just a little bit faster. Maybe they want to create some pressure on the top, but they still have a full wall to get through there.
Still waiting for Blaze to come up. I smell crepes. I think crepes are being cooked in my house right now. That smells amazing. Unrelated to the game. It's a triple altar phase. And we're going to see both teams are up with all of their members ready to fight.
Johanna is pretty deep in enemy territory.
Comes the Light Bomb. Catching quite a few. Catching 4, I believe. Down comes the Entomb. Jazzy Fast cannot get out of there. ATD now in trouble. Pops the Iron Skin, but will it be enough to escape? Oh, just barely missing the stun.
Spooky hand grabs her.
Robot Wizard
follows. It's a disaster. They're going to lose both altars here.
It's a triple altar. It could be all three.
Oh,
Oh, once again, Psycho just narrowly escaping death there from the
Now, the bright
Junkrat.
side for them is that the blue team has the bottom tower, which means they're only going to get 9 points from this instead of the 12 that they might have otherwise. But they go straight for the boss to supplement those losses.
Oh, this could be game if they are able to secure this boss and get the next tower. Down goes Misha. The bunker comes down. Oh, but if you get in the bunker, you get off the point. Death Punisher steps out with 5 HP, still gets it. Ruglord will go down, and this is, I don't think anyone can stop this channel from Tiger, and I think this is going to be
Gosh, they're clutching this by the skin of their teeth.
Oh my goodness. What a performance coming out from CM After Dark in this series as they get the 2-0 victory over fensad. GG's well played.
Huh. There were so many fights there that look like they could have gone the other way, if not for a bunker here or a lucky shield there. That was so scrappy and frantic.
Yeah, the end score of 4-15 in kills and 36 core health, I think, left on CM After Dark score. I don't think accurately describes how close these fights were. CM After Dark ended up winning these fights and then got to push and get a lot of value from them, especially there at the end. But those fights were very, very close, and I think the light bomb delivered onto Johanna was delivered quite well multiple times.
Very much.
That part of their strategy was working out, and I like that they went for it.
Having a look at the death count here, looks like Rhaegar and Leoric are the only heroes that get off without any deaths whatsoever. Vala has 1 death on her, meaning that 1 stack of the Gambit is gone, whereas poor Raynor, 6 deaths on him, negating his Gambit entirely. Vala was very close to death so many times, but she always had a friendly bunker to jump into, and she's got a vault. A little bit more mobility than old Raynor, even though she was giving me a heart attack with many of her plays.
Oh my goodness, I know, yeah. I was getting sweaty over here looking at how far they were up with how little health. Just Death Punisher.
Gotta be a special kind of neurotic to play a DPS that dangerously. I can't do it.
Death Punisher jumping out of the bunker with like 50 HP to claim that top boss was, oh my goodness. I mean, there were a couple of members
Somebody's
dead on
gotta cap that point.
Yeah, but I was like, this could be, I don't know, is this a play? But
Can't heal myself if I'm in the bunker. I've got the cooldown off. May as well drop it.
Well played by both teams. GG's coming out in chat. Catching up here. Anybody else have Weenus on Chromecast? Just made a hot chocolate and all good comfy in bed. Best Saturday ever. Thanks for stopping by, Unk.
Nice. That sounds very cozy.
Are those the small pancakes? I think it's when I said crepes. Like crepes are like they're really thin, and they are, I don't know how to describe the consistency, but they're like thin pancakes that are foldable in French or Reno. Oh yeah, it looks like you looked it up. All right. Okay.
Looks like we have ProBrush waiting in lobby 2 for an interview.
We should hop in there. It sounds like a plan. I will see you over there, sir.
Sounds good.
Oh, hello.
Wow.
Oh, sorry, I lagged a little bit there. We have ProBrush from CM After Dark. Congratulations on your getting catapulted into what, 3rd place, I believe, on the scoreboards. Is that how this works out?
I have no idea. This is my first game this season with him.
That's right. So you're kind of like an emergency sub. You were playing main roster last season and you got the division championship, and after that they just throw you on the bench. What is the deal?
No, I just wanted to do more stuff in real life, going to the gym and, not constantly playing Heroes of the Storm, so I'm just on the bench.
So you didn't sell out, you swolled out.
Pretty much, yeah.
Listen to this guy flexing on us and the whole HOTS community.
Well, very, very, very good. Yeah, obviously, real life stuff takes priority, but we're glad that we got to see your first performance of the season. So it is your first win of the season, personally.
Yep.
Excellent.
So-
Sorry, go
How
ahead.
sweaty are you right now? You played a hell of a game on that Vala, on that Towers of Doom there. I was nervous for you.
I appreciate it. I mean, it's pretty sweaty. But you have to be sweaty to play Vala. You know, a lot of micro. But we saw the angle for it, so.
Playing on the edge of a knife, I thought for sure that another Li Ming combo was going to come your way and take another stack off you, but kudos.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. So my question for you is, how do you even though you've taken kind of a backseat as far as playing on the team for match nights, do you still practice with the team? Do you still play on your own when you feel like it? What does that look like in this season 17 situation for you with the new priorities that you have?
I play a little bit of Heroes still, mostly just playing ranked whenever some of my friends happen to be on, and just kind of playing for fun. But the skills, I've played MOBAs for many years, so you know the skills are always kind of there. The muscle memory, it doesn't go too far away. And the only difficulty coming back to like a game like a MOBA like Heroes would be if the game changes due to patches and stuff, which
Something you don't really have to worry about here.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good point, and works out for the situation, but also tiers on the side.
Yeah. I'm still waiting for Microsoft to put Master Chief as a character.
I mean, just reskin, give him just a skin for Raynor. Just give him the Master Chief Halo skin. That would even be, I would take that.
I'd take it, yeah.
I could see that.
All right. Do you have any questions about Infernal Shrines Tempest for game number 1?
Off the top of my head, no.
Very good. I have
I'll
one.
pick them.
I have one question, and that is the Dahaka first pick. Was that to deny fensad from playing Dahaka themselves? Is that something that they play a lot?
So we went in knowing that we wanted to ban Lucio every game because their healer primarily played that, and he seemed to be the strongest player on their team. So if we banned that, take the best pick away from him, and then for our second pick, game 1, we banned Blaze because their offlaner also plays a lot of Blaze, to just take him off his main comfort pick. And then we took the Dahaka because if they picked Hogger, we don't really care about that. And we would rather have Dahaka be a global so we can force fights as a 4-man.
Okay, very good. Yeah, I was wondering why you guys banned out Dahaka in game 2, since it seemed to really work well in game 1, getting a lot of drags and kind of initiates for the rest of the team to follow up on. Was that just something that you wanted to take off the table for Towers of Doom globals?
Well, with that time, the enemy had first pick, so we'd rather them just not have Dahaka, because if they ended up first picking the Blaze, then we had other characters we could pick into that. But it would be more annoying to deal with the Dahaka as a global first pick.
Very good. Very good. So overall, how has your experience been in Clouded Minds? Was last season, was that your first season on a Clouded Minds team?
Yeah, I decided to post in, I think, one of the NGS channels and just say that I wanted to play, and I ended up getting picked up for them and playing with them. Which, like you mentioned, last season in our whatever division we were in, we went mostly undefeated. There was only one team, I think, that took a couple games off us.
Yeah, Division B Grand Champs for season 16. Big plays. So how is Tiger as a captain? Is he cracking the whip? Does he let you out to get some daylight hours every now and then? Does he feed you more than water and bread?
I can't talk about that.
Shh, he might be
we're
chained up
losing him.
right now. I think he just got real close and be kind of quiet. owls have ears. Very good.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it's a North Korea situation. Very good. All
Gotcha,
right.
gotcha.
Well, let's jump into, unless Tempest, is there anything you have about game number 1? We'll jump to number 2, unless you have something that comes to mind.
Yeah, you guys went straight to Towers of Doom for game 2. What made you guys want to choose that map? Did you have some kind of strategy in mind, or think that they were weak there?
It was our best map the last season when we played, so figured might as well just go back to the comfort pick of that.
Gotcha. I was wondering, I noticed you guys tended to get to a lot of the objectives before them. I noticed that for game 2, your Leo got there a lot of times before Rexar did. Were you guys trying to draft a map that had better clear or faster rotations? Do you draft with team fights in mind? Give us a peek under the hood.
We focus mostly on going for macro maps because that's our best thing we have working for us is our macro. Most teams struggle with that, especially when you have a lot of teams that pick up random players. They don't have a lot of synergy with each other yet, so it's easy to just out macro teams like that.
Well, it certainly showed. Both games you took a small lead very early on and you ran with it all the way to the goal line. So kudos to you if that's your strategy.
Appreciate it.
Winners?
Were you guys worried at all about the Johanna, Anduin, Light Bomb, Blessed Shield combo?
Not particularly, because we had a pretty robust team comp that can deal with a lot of things. And as far as Johanna itself, game one we had Varian, which counters Johanna. That's another thing with the current meta we have right now, is that a lot of teams put a lot of priority on Johanna, and she is a very good character, but she's not quite as invincible as people think she is.
Take the shielding shredding from Varian and destroy
exactly.
destroy that Iron Skin. Nice. Okay.
Yep.
I like it. Good strategy.
Yeah, you actually killed both of the Immortals in game 1. I noticed that you made Yrel bleed as well as Johanna.
Yeah, Yrel's harder because of how she is, but you can also ignore her because the character doesn't really do much.
Just kind of in your face all the time.
Yeah, she's like a fly.
Very good. Well, once again, congratulations. Do you have any plans to play any more matches the rest of the season, or is that just kind of up in the air and play it by ear?
Just kind of playing it by ear. I'll hop in, as needed if a sub's needed or so forth.
Very good. Very good. Well, thanks for being here. Any finishing questions, Tempest?
No, we're very happy to cast your games. A little bit sorry that we didn't get to cast 3 games, but congratulations on your 2-0 victory. Are any shoutouts that you want to do before we let you go?
Just shout out the team, Ice, Tiger, Death, Punisher, and Trash Mouse. They're all great players, and it's fun to win with them. It's fun to lose with them. It's fun to play with them.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much. Have a wonderful rest of your evening, and we'll let you get on out of here so you can celebrate your win. 4 points.
Alrighty, thank you.
All right. Night.
Have a nice night, guys.
Thanks, you
Good
too.
night.
Alrighty. That is that. Thank you, Tiger, for the 200 bits. I appreciate that. Thank you, Snooze, and Nimian for the follows as well. Okay. Well, thanks, Tempest, for jumping in last minute and helping cast this match. I really appreciate it and loved having you here. Has this been the first casting experience for you, or?
It has been. I've been kind of putzing around and dragging my feet, thinking how nice it would be to maybe cast, and didn't get around to it last season. So hopefully this will give me the motivation to get my own channel in order and do some more casts. I had a lot of fun. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Sorry for talking over you here and there, but that's just the way it goes. But it was a delight to have you. Thank you for being here.
Thank you much.
All right, I think we are going to get on out of here. Big thanks to both teams, fensad and CM After Dark, for letting us cast your match. Wonderful performance. Thanks everybody for coming and watching and hanging out in chat and being here, hanging out, making me drink things that are delicious, and for the bits and follows, and for being awesome. All right, we are going to get on out of here. Have a lovely evening, everybody. These were your teams. Have a good night. Toodaloo.
GG.
GG's.
Let the battle begin. You hear the Master's voice. Cower before me, mortals. The whole of this realm will break. Let's play! I will bring you to your knees. None resist the chill of death. One dies, one grows strong. 1,001 gods, and none could save you.
My father never surrendered, and neither will I. Sometimes you just gotta go fast.
Let the fire of your heart burn bright.
1,001 blessings upon you.
Psst, don't tell anyone, but you're my favorite.
May Elu grant us strength.
Looks like you could use a medic.
Am I out of touch? No, it is the heathens who are wrong.
If you are expecting fear, you shall be disappointed.